Welcome to the 170th edition of Make Pro Wrestling and Majestic. Again, I am Tiger Height.
And I'm Peanut Gallery.
So, we have drama. Actually quite a few things, but two really big things that I'm essentially going to rant about. And the first one is with our fun little friends at Fightful. Hi guys, I know you guys watch my shit. Yes, I'm talking about Kate, the one who slept with Sap to get to her job. She tried to race bait. Bobby Lashley destroyed her, and the backlash has been justified. So
interesting.
So we're gonna watch the little clip. And Peanut Gallery, have you seen this?
I have not.
Okay,
I haven't even heard of it.
Okay, so do you know who you know Fightful?
Yes.
Okay. One of their reporters, one of their journalists, asked a clear race baiting question. And Bobby Lashley destroyed her, and that's what we're all going to watch together.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Hi, Kate from Fightful. You guys seem very motivated to find gold here, and I just wanted to ask what it was like to come into a company and see so many black champions, and what it meant to challenge right off the bat, essentially.
I remember this now. I thought this was.
See, I don't like that. I don't like that black champion. It's just a champion. See, we've normalized this already. And that's what I want to do with it. You winning a title as a black champion, and there's other black champions here. We can kind of erase that word now. We could just say champion. It could be it could be a black champion. It could be Asian champion. It could be Latin champion. It could be any champion. So we've already normalized that, so we can kind of erase that black champion, and it's just champion now.
Boom. That is exactly. Somebody said something very similar to that. Ooh, I can't quite put my finger on it. Just worded it slightly different. But Triple H said the exact same thing when he said he does not see color when he's deciding who's going to be champion.
Right.
You know who's champion? Who's the most popular? Who's the most cross-promotional guy? And how can you say that and call Triple H racist when Roman Reigns was a champion for the better part of almost 2.5 years?
Right.
It's lunacy. And who else can be world champion? Kofi?
It's identity politics.
It's
what it is.
Well, luckily, a lot of people saw that. Oh yeah, we saw this virgin try to get Vanessa Hudgens to watch AEW. He responded to her. The same account responded to her in multiple posts that are totally unrelated to wrestling.
I have no idea what that has to do with wrestling.
Because he's wanting to watch her, because she was at Raw. She was in the crowd at Raw. She's a really big fan of wrestling. And this weirdo, this clear virgin, wants them to watch. And they did this before. They've done this before with people.
Yeah.
And it's like, you look desperate.
Right.
You look desperate and stupid when you do that. Anyway, going back, this is Sean Ross Sapp's response to what the clip that we just watched. Essentially, she did absolutely nothing wrong. They're just mad at the people who harass us. You know what's harassment, Sap? Messaging me. You know what's harassing, Sap? All of your little goons sending me death threats. You know what's real harassment there, Sappy boy? Doxing. Claiming somebody's a pedophile that's not. You know who's done that? You know who's done that? Oh, maybe look in a fucking mirror, bitch. Because that's what you have done. And don't come at me because I have receipts and I will eviscerate you. And I swear to God, one of your little threats said we will get a lawyer involved. Please do so. I have gotten threatened by a lot better than you. So come at me, bro. Our lawyer's a pit bull and we will wreck Fightful and I will name it something you hate.
We'll name it Why.
Yes, we'll name it Why, and we will harass you on Blue Sky, bitch. And here, the thing is about Kate, and this might be the last thing that I'll say about this jackass, because she's privated her Twitter at this point, and she's blocked me on Blue Sky already because I've done this. But this is not the first time she has done something race baity, which proves to me that she's actually racist. When TJP, that masked character that he does, it's an homage to a Filipino demon in their culture, right? So it's fine, and it's called Aswang. I'd probably butcher that immensely, but she's making this little song and dance about it, and here he is spanking her about it too because it is because he incorporated this
Right.
demon into his gimmick.
Right.
And I think that's fine. He's Filipino, and nobody should make fun of it. I think it's cool, too.
Mhm.
It sets him apart. So she's a racist idiot, and nobody should be paying attention to her.
I'm going to
Ricky
talk
Starks.
about this too.
So
but
you're going to do this based on fact. I'm going to do this based on
your just unbridled opinion.
my unbridled opinion. This is the most hypocritical bullshit I've ever heard in my entire life. You are holding Ricky Starks like in captivity, essentially.
Mhm.
You're holding Rey Fenix in captivity. You've tacked on a year for both of those because of injuries. You have said you weren't going to do that. That is
He
something
has said that. Those are facts.
multiple times
Mhm.
in interviews that you would never pull people from this shit, that they can go and wrestle anywhere. And oh, if somebody's injured and their contract's expired, I'll never extend that out. I'll never do that. I'm just going to put this up inconspicuously. You have lied multiple times, Tony Khan. I don't know why, but I get Mr. Bean vibe from this.
I do too.
But yes, it is essentially the love child of Mr. McMahon and Tony Khan, and I feel like that would not be consensual.
The Harvey Weinstein of wrestling.
Yes, apparently the Harvey Weinstein of wrestling. So are you just a prisoner warden because you're holding people hostage in a company because one person said something about you and Daddy? Daddy's not fucking involved. Who cares? You're the one driving the ship here. And
Driving the ship straight into an iceberg, by the way.
yeah, you might as well just be the iceberg at this point because this is getting absolutely
I am
ridiculous.
the iceberg.
Exactly.
I am the table.
It's just the most hypocritical shit I've ever seen. It is exactly what people have been saying for months. Myself, Jobber Nation. I'm trying to think of others, but we can't. We have said this about this guy, is that he is a fucking snake. And I cannot believe there are people who are defending it. And I want to
there are people who defend it like to a scary degree.
Oh, yeah. I am not saying that he can't do it.
He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
But he said he wouldn't.
Right.
That's the point. If he stuck to his guns and did exactly what he was going to say, let Rey Fenix go when his contract expires.
Mhm.
Let Ricky Starks go when his contract expires. You're not doing that.
Mhm.
You are keeping these people hostage
Mhm.
because you are going to ban them from wrestling anywhere else in the world and you're not going to put them on TV.
Mhm.
How about instead of worrying about two guys who are right, by the way, and I don't even like Effie, but Effie is right about you, you smug son of a bitch, is that you have become what you hate. The AEW fan base, you have become what you despise the most. And you know what? I hope this company goes out of fucking business. I hope it happens sooner rather than later because I'm sick of it. And this is somebody who likes AEW. I stood by AEW when it felt different, when it looked different, when it was that alternative that people could go. But it has become exactly what it didn't want to be. It has become WWE right at the end of the McMahon era in every step of the way. And it's only a matter of time. I'm not saying if. I'm saying fucking when some sexual bullshit that Tony Khan has said comes out in the future, because anytime Tiger High opens his mouth, it's always right. It's always right.
Yeah. Okay.
So that is my rant. You know what? I had a shorter segment last week. This week, it just had to go off the rails, and I love it. So, Peanut Gallery, we're going to cover some news.
I'm not sure what I'm doing.
That's general.